Oh, hey. Well, if it isn't my target age demographic, if you haven't read the news lately, shit's kinda whack. But in what way, you might ask? And what can I do to help? Well, I am talking about our national parks. And as with any problem, such as unknowingly being a smelly roommate, or that giant bear behind you, the first step to solving the problem is awareness. So, what is the issue? Let's start with some exposition. Most national parks in the U.S. were created in the late 19th and early 20th century, starting with Yellowstone in 1872, with the goal of public enjoyment and preservation for future generations. They have been referred to as the best idea we've ever had, and in many cases, they have been the pride of America. But unfortunately, due to a shift away from thinking of Native Americans as part of the land, these parks were officially declared as uninhabited wilderness. This prompted the removal of Native Americans, completely ignoring the cultural and spiritual significance the land has to them. Another more recent issue is that visitors are loving these parks to death, meaning that the park maintenance is struggling to keep up with the high visitation to these parks. Part of the high numbers of visitors can be accredited to social media being one of the best advertisers possible for these parks. 2024 saw a total of nearly 332 million visitors to national parks, the highest number on record. That is almost equal to the entire U.S. population. This issue is only made worse by recent actions of the new administration. Thousands of federal employees who handled things from waste disposal to educators to on-site EMTs have been fired for little to no reason. These were U.S. citizens with background checks and college degrees, now left without jobs and some without homes. And the administration does not intend to stop there. As of writing this, they have ordered that half of our national forests be open for logging. I wish I was joking. So, you might be asking, why should I care? I can go eat the dirt and look at the rocks in my yard, instead of paying $30 to enter some silly park to do that. And while you might be right, our national parks are still quite valuable places for many reasons. They harbor many unique ecosystems important to scientists. They help to protect nature, and they are culturally significant to both Native Americans, Americans, and people all over the world. Additionally, these parks bring in hundreds of thousands of jobs in all things environmental. And not only that, they are one of the largest producers for United States revenue, generating billions of dollars annually through visitation. To top it all off, the National Park Service is the most supported government agency, followed by the Postal Service and NASA. On a timescale of thousands of years, these parks are quite literally irreplaceable places of beauty and significance. And let's be real, your backyard rocks are not as good as national park rocks. So how should we protect these places? I'm not going to pretend to have the solution for all of this, but I know things can be done to help. One can pitch in $1 every now and then, volunteer at your nearest park for the summer, respect and advocate for the rights of indigenous people, or otherwise spread awareness about the issues facing our national parks. And in this time of uncertainty, writing to your representatives will let them know that people have their backs if and when they stick up for our parks. And if any of you go to a national park sometime in the future, remember to pack away all of your trash. You may offer a word of encouragement to our rangers, and maybe don't pet the wild animals. Overall, staying informed will help to make you ready to take action, and there are plenty of people out there who know more than me and dedicate their lives fighting for the good of the environment, such as the folks at the NPCA. I have left a link down below for you to sign a petition from the NPCA website to show support for national parks. Thank you for watching. Hopefully now you know about the giant bear behind you and are ready to take action.
Look, just sign the stupid petition. I've got stuff to do.